Good day, it's September 9, 2022, and I want to show you some specific situation which occur at almost at 8 o'clock in the evening on the east on the Scottish Abadir camera, and I want to share this with you and show you what is going on this camera, something very special is happening. And appearance of these objects make algorithm react immediately, and this shape this object so the audience or coincident viewer is not supposed to see this because of the reaction of the algorithm which is built in the camera transmission toward the YouTube. Now let me show you this very specific situation. Pay attention here where I'm showing with my mouse. That will be a bit right from the center of the screen, and I want to show you this situation. I go full screen, and then you can see what I'm talking about here. So pay attention on the right side of the screen, right side from the center of the screen. I go forward, and then you will notice some very specific shape which are pretty pale, which appear here in this segment of the screen. So I will try to take a screenshot of it and see is it possible to see that on the just a moment. Is anything remain here visible? Yes, it is. So wait, let me show you this. So I'm talking about, just a moment to put 100% so we can see the whole picture. I'm talking about this object here, just a moment. And put some white color here, okay. So this object here, pay attention on the video on this object here, and the object which is here or will be visible here about a few seconds later. So let's go back to the video content. So these are the two objects present here. Let's go forward, and now you can see that this is taking the form of the circle, and this one is also taking the form of the circle. Let's go forward. We can take some screenshot here, and let's go forward. Now you can clearly see that we have these two big objects here low on the horizon, and additional two small one on the under the center of the screen, and next to these two objects. So let's go forward. Now you can see how the algorithm kills this object here, putting some blurry pattern over these two objects, and this remain still visible and solid here close to the center of the screen. And this one, as you can see, start to have 90-degree angles. This is the trace of the algorithm. So algorithm is decomposing the shape of the object that appear on the screen. So let's go forward. As you can see, this is all keeping its shape. Now it's blurry, and now we have another red object here at the middle of the screen, at the center of the screen, a bit under the center of the screen. Here is the center of the screen, and we have 1, 2, 3 objects visible here, but this is not my intention to waste the time of this object. These are just additional objects that are taking place on the screen. Now you can see that this is at 1957 present right in the center of the screen and going retrograde toward the northeast. Let's go forward, and let's go to the, look at now how this is shining here. Let me take a screenshot of this, and If we go to the graphical program and we can open last two objects, so I will show you. So this is the 90-degree angle here. Is the moment when the algorithm is taking place. This is the square or rectangle over the object, and this object is still visible here. Okay, so this is the moment when the algorithm reacts on the content of the screen. And so we have another one, and this is here, as you can see, perfectly round. We have some additional objects here. And look at these green objects here. I will show you this in a moment, just a moment to show you this one here first, okay? So I will zoom in just to show you what I'm talking about. This is absolutely excluded that this something like this could be that round on the screen. I don't know what we can see when we use invert colors, but we can try and then reduce or add some brightness and contrast, rather reduce. Then we can see that these objects are, as you can see, round, and this one come out. Now a lot of things which are on the screen are coming into the view. So also this one here, which was not visible until now, this one here, and these two objects that I'm showing you, and this is in effect object that is hidden within this aura, and this is the object here. Okay, so this is the core of the object. Let's go forward to the video and let's go look at how big this is. We will go forward and coming, as you can see, this is going retrograde toward the northeast. It's moving. It's always in one piece, as you can see. Now they put some lines here which do not belong. Maybe a chemistry, but look at the size of this rectangle here. Now you have 90 degrees. They are covered completely. Only the things that are visible on the screen. So let's go forward. Because here again, a neon light object here and a red object here. This is 100 hours in the evening. Let's go forward, and I will go to the core of the matter here, and this is, look at this, what is popping out, and this is a little one here, just a moment. Okay, I'll take a screenshot and let's go forward. Now you can see it better. Let's take a screenshot. Now let's go forward. And now we have 1, 2, 3 objects present, or additional 3 objects present on the screen, and one dark purple here above this line of this object, which are obviously very, very illuminated. Now let's go forward. Now you can see how this is appearing as a illuminating object here, and this is something what I want to share with you. Look at this from here, another screenshot, and you can now see the decomposing of this object. This is ridiculous. Look at how bright this is. An additional object is following this object, this line of the object, pearl of the object, or necklace, or I don't know, how can you call this, going toward the northeast, I mean retrograde. So let's go forward. Look at the size of this object and how the algorithm makes these things go away. Look at this one here. This is very interesting one, completely you can see the completely square here with some additional straight lines. And now pay attention how the additional object will pop out here. Here it is. Here's the additional object. We'll take a screenshot of this and see that on the graphic program. Additional object is also following this scene on the a little bit far right side from this, and look at the decomposing of this, what is going on the screen. Look at how they are decomposing this. This is the previous object here. It's still present on the screen, and this is going now, it's completely covered. But we will take a screenshot of this last moment, and now we will go to the graphic program and see what is going on here. So we have 3 objects from here. This is 1 to 3. We have to take these additional objects that are here and open them, and let me show you now. As you can see, this is one of the last objects here, 2010. One is here and another one is here. This is 88%. Let me zoom in and show you this object as they in effect are on the screen, at least what we can do to see them. So this is a natural color. We can go in inverted mode and see them as the 2 dark spots on the screen, when you can see that they are obviously there, present without any doubt. Let's go to the next one. This is also illuminated spot here and here and here, going into inverted mode. And then you can see this without any doubt again. Here is brightness and contrast, and now you can see 1, 2, 3 objects behind the cloud, and this one, as you can see, take a shape of the square. This is the square. This is the product of the algorithm or action that algorithm do on the video, decomposing the real shape of this object. So this one, it's also here, as you can see, 2013. I don't know what to say about this. Let's go to the 200%. And now let's go to inverted colors. So we will kill any source of this and go to the brightness contrast. And then you can see that the presence of this, it's not in a question. Let's go forward. I mean, how stupid you need to be to deny something like this. Look at it here. An additional object is following the scene here. Now, we are very close to this. Look at this size of this object. Let me show you this in the shapes. And we need what? We will take one, and then I will show you how big this is. According to the curves present on the screen, that will be a little smaller like this, smaller like this, but in effect this is what is on the screen, and this one it's somewhere here. So this is, let's go to the 100%, and that is that big. Let's go forward. Again, you can see all the contours of the round object, which are round, not visible with the naked eye. This is very important, only by the camera. Now pay attention how this orbiter is appear on the screen. Let me go back for a moment, and this is the orbiter here. Just a moment to change the tool. This is the orbiter. You won't see that on the, so this is what size, just a moment, 300%. Let's go to the 300%. And now you can see that here there is nothing here, not visible, but on the next it's here, and we have this object which it's smaller object, probably revolving around this object here. Let's go to the next spot. Now you can see both of them present on the screen. One is here and another one is here. We'll go to the 100%. The time is 2021 in the evening, and this is object from, what is the time here? Just a moment. 1953, this is the beginning of those. So this is the last object here that we spot at 2021, long after the sun is gone below the horizon on the west, or officially sunset. And now you can see that these objects are present here in the sky. The night are caught them in the action, and because of the special abilities of the camera that can catch these objects into complete dark or semi-dark in the dusk, we are able to see them as illuminated red objects which are leaving this shape behind the cloud presence on the screen. That will be all. Thank you very much for your attention. Please, if you can, of course, do some small donation. It's always welcome. Hard times are waiting for us, and this is everything what I have to say for today. I'm not going live for a couple of days because my sleeping pattern is completely upside down, so I need to reach the midnight that I can still be awake. Now I go to sleep at 10:30 in the evening, and I barely keep my eyes open in that time. I change my day and night shift, so I'm watching now what is going on during the morning and during the afternoon, not during the night. Thank you very much, and stay tuned.